So we're going to have a go at the streaming malarkey. Just for fun, because I'm not at work at the moment and I'm caught up with everything else I need to be doing. I had a go at recording something yesterday, and honestly, I felt like this would translate better to a stream than a recording. And oh, I forgot to turn off the... Oh, and I'm all wrapped up in my blanket and I'm comfy and I'm stuck with it. And now I have to move. Let's try that again. Again. Because trying to get all this stuff to work for the first time, a bit of a pain in the bum. Yes, it is. You can go there. I look to wrap up again. At least the music is chill. We're gonna have a chill morning. Normally, let's tuck in first so we're not talking over a creaky chair. Normally, I like to come onto ARK in the morning, even just for an hour before work, and do some morning chores. Hatch some eggs, fill up some food troughs, have a look at my breeders, maybe have a look at what shinies have spawned in, if there's anything interesting kicking about. Really depends how much time I've got on the day. Oh, and of course we have a cup of tea and it's so nice. And it's late, because normally I've sat down and done all my bits and pieces by now and drank my cup of tea. But doing this all for the first time takes a hot minute to get everything working. I was getting the audio to play for a start that was really difficult. Oh, it's not just about to go night time, it is as well. So it's called the morning chores, but we've started it nighttime in game, but that's okay. So we do have a few eggs to hatch. How are we looking for food? We should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Debating whether or not to go for a meat run, but I don't really need to. And these are the babies from yesterday. So we got a double mutation yesterday, which was really cool in health and stamina. And I'm going to hang on to him, because he could be the start of a mutation line. I'll maybe set that up today. And for some reason, just to bring him back out again and show you. Oh, and of course we need to make a saddle for the Dunkley that we got yesterday as well. That was ace. The parents of this one, I think, were both orange. Orange, yes. So you might go, yeah, he's orange. But when you look at the parents, if we just turn up the gamma, that is orange. That is very orange. He's a tangerine orange. When you look at this guy, he he mutated with poop colours, not orange, so I'm quite disappointed in that. But that's okay, because we've got two good mutations. Then we've got this guy to add to the mix. So the breeding line for pink is in here, so I should probably say we're breeding Deinonychus. This is my big project at the moment that I've been working on for, oh, I don't know how many months. A long while. Because I'm normally working and I don't have a great amount of time to play. This has been a long project that's been on and off for several months, but we're almost there. I really would like my awesome spyglass, thank you. So all the stats that I want are into several breeding pairs, and the level is 222. And I can't find anything higher. I've looked every day, like I said, every time I've logged in for like months. And these are the best stats I can find, combined with the best stats of somebody else playing on the server. And they very kindly teamed up with me, and they bred a really nice base stat one to start with, if that makes any sense. And I'm breeding that stat one with the colour combinations that I've been coming up with. So there's a finished blue and orange, they're ready to go. There's a green one over there, there's pink and black in here, and there's white on this side. So it's just a case of getting, there we go, 222, those stats into these colours. So I am going to put down our new female. Where is she? Takes a little minute to cycle through. Here we go. That's not the right one, no. I am mistaken. That was a mutated one. We want this one. Is there any... because we've got quite a lot now. Is there any we can take out? Probably this one. And this guy can go in. Oh, the tails! The tails! The tails! There we go. Oh my goodness. So I'm actually going to get rid of this one. If I can remember how to bring up the wheel. I'm not a fan of the superstructures wheel. I'm so sorry. Mod creator. Because it was such a good idea. But I'm not a fan. I don't feel bad for saying it. But I get a little bit ragey with it. But we'll get used to it. It's the same with anything different. It's just learning new habits. Tea. It's getting cold because I'm yapping. Let's hitch up you. Oh, I think I need to convert you to a better Denon. And I clicked too soon because I was jumping the gun. There we go. I might have to unhitch and rehitch it. But I'm not sure who you are. SFW. Unhitch. SFW. Oops. Hitch. Oh, I've got two of them. Well, GG. You can just... it is hitched, okay. I'm just confused myself. Enable. Oh, the tails. You know what? Should have made this space a bit bigger. But, I mean, we don't really have a big space to work with in here. And I'm going to put down the mutated one. And think about maybe... come on now. Setting up a line for this one. And potentially see if we can layer some more mutations on there. Oh, hopefully you can't hear me drinking my tea, because that's obnoxious. I hate the sounds of people eating and drinking. It grosses me out. So I'm sorry if I'm one of those people today. So we need to see if we've got a male with just the regular stats. I'm just having a think. Let's convert you. My brain's not right thinking yet because I've not finished my first cup of tea. I've also learned, after recording yesterday, when I try and think and speak at the same time, it comes out not great. So that's a skill I have yet to learn. Now, yeah, and I did convert you. So I think I should have some finished pairs. Yeah, blue and orange. Shall we breed? Let's go for the blue, I think. Yeah, that could end up with some interesting colour combinations. once we start mutating. Though I would much rather have started mutating the... Oh, I left my dino saddles on rag again. Of course I did. I'm going to borrow yours. If I can get past your tails. Let me in! Let me in! Yeah, when I start breeding for mutations, I like to have a bland base. Like pure white or pure black. Because when you start getting funky colours, black and white go with everything. And tend to look pretty cool. So you go there. And if you can go here. Thank you. And I'm going to hitch you up. I'm going to pinch your saddle. And the reason I'm converting them to better Denons is when you take them in and out of the soul balls with the KBD mod, they automatically lose health when you unsoul them. So they eat more food every time you unsoul them, which is a waste of resources, really. Oh, that's better. I'm just going to finish my cup of tea. Because I need it. Dodo need tea. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Now I'm ready. Now we're ready. So we've dealt with our babies from yesterday. We've set up a new pair that we haven't actually said to make babies. And the reason I'm enabling wandering instead of enable mating, if you don't know, is it means they will continue to make babies when you're offline. Otherwise, when you just enable mating, it only does it when you're within range, so when you're online, which is not what we want. I just picked up an egg that's not incubated, which is not amazing. Oh, we can avoid the tails going this way. That was silly. And I'm going to drop out some of my pliers. I also want to do something with this guy. I'm glad you're still safe over here. I threw this guy out yesterday just to passively make some rare flowers and rare mushrooms. But I wasn't sure how he was going to be in case things were falling off the cliff around the side. I have got some turrets set up, as you can see, and as you've probably already heard, to shoot anything that falls off the cliff, because we were having some problems with T-Rexes appearing on my little island, which isn't good. So I was a little worried something might fall off and the turret might not see it and there might be a kerfuffle. But it seems okay. I also realise I'm a little bit like this with a mouse, and it might be a bit jarring, and I apologise. It's a habit I'm going to try and fix for when I'm recording. Oh, you glow in the dark. Oh, I love it. I need a saddle. We need a saddle. That was a tame, a happy accident. I was looking for mainly direwolves, doids, stuff like that in the desert, and saw him, and he was close to shore in the shallows, and I penned him in with a couple of gates so he couldn't get away, and tamed him on land rather than underwater, which was so lucky. And he came out with really not bad stats at all. I didn't actually check where you need to be to craft that saddle. I'm going to assume it's in here. It is. And I do have resources for it. That's good, because we're looking a little bit thin on the ground for resources at the moment. So that's maybe something to do. I know when it comes to ARK, and for myself when I'm watching other people stream or play videos, there's some things that translate better to an actual video on YouTube, and some things that translate better to just chilling and hanging out on stream. And gathering resources is one of those things that I think is better for a stream and hanging out with folk. But actual content, I think, is much better for YouTube. Oh my gosh, look at him! Oh, that's so... You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember the film Atlantis? And I can't remember if it was a Disney film or like a Warner Bros. Film. I have a feeling it was Disney. If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I mean when you look at the face of it. Oh, it's so cool. Was that a boy or a girl? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. We've all done it at least once, haven't we? I whistled follow all. I was trying. I was gonna go for F. It's a girl. What was the name of the girl in Atlantis? The guy was called Milo. I might have to Google it. But I think that's what I'm gonna call her. Aw, Banana Wing, what are you doing? What you doing? You're in a tree! Wyverns don't belong in trees. Why are you in a tree? Okay, let's go deal with her. Him. Do you fit through the... Oh, that's so cool. Right, I'm going to leave you out for now to gain some passive... Oh, steady on now. To gain some passive levels. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy. I don't really have a lot of water tames at the moment. I've really been focusing on a lot of land tames. I don't have a lot of flyers either. Probably because I got a wyvern fairly early on and have just relied on my wyvern. Not this one, this is our new one. This is another one that I'm letting just gain some levels and level him up to bring him in line with Fox here, which is my go-to. This is my baby, she's my best friend, and we go everywhere together. Just because, and I'm going to throw Blink out as well, just so I've got no more dinos in my inventory when I'm switching through stuff. Just till we sort out this baby situation. Let's make sure our nanny's got some food. Oh, plenty. No, pardon me. That was like a little hiccupy burp. And let's drop some eggs. So I'm going to try and drop them in pairs. So we're going to start with Snow, which is the white one. Snow, and this will just keep me organised. Snow. And I always lag out a bit from the smoke from eggs and anything else smoky in ARK, so your screen may just have a little bit of a freak out, which I apologise for. Now, what we are looking for is a gun. We're going to get rid of the UI. We're going to bring down the FOV so we can see what we're doing. Actually, I want this up for now. And we're looking for either a full white baby dino, which I can see already that we don't have, or a level 222. So that's a no. Let me just check what the parents are. Yeah, so I would need either another full stat one with some white colours, or an all white one with some more stats. So, and that's just how I like to work it. That just makes sense for me. So that's obviously not going to be you. You look like you're mutated. You are. Was it anything interesting? I wouldn't keep it for mutations anyway, because it hasn't got the base stats and it would just be a pain to rebreed back in with the other mutated one. But the colour, I haven't got a yellow dino yet, and I seem to be getting a lot of yellow mutations that I keep getting rid of. So you know what? I'm actually just gonna hang on to that one this time. That's a level 200. That was really close. And it's not really worth throwing back in That one's not either, or that one, or that one. Ugh, what a bummer. What a bummer. That one's really close to having everything. It's 2 colour regions off, and it's one stat off. I wonder if I'll breed it back in. So it's a female. It's got a little bit of everything. The male is the all white, and the females are all stats. So if I can get it to breed it back in, try and get one with all the colours. And the babies from this one will always have either level 200 or level 222, because it's only missing 1 stat. So if I can get all the colours onto either... Yeah, actually I've spoken myself into it. You can stay. Right. Next colour. Who have we got? I think this was pink. So let's drop out the pink ones, because we'll probably have quite a lot of them. I'm pushing quite hard for a pink Deinonychus. Because it looks like a big mean pink dodo. Let's see, I think we'll get better light on this side. Ever so slightly. Bring the gun back out. That's a level 222. But... not the right gender. If it was a male, level 222. Hang on to you for a second. This one's missing some of the colours and the stats. Can I have the gun back, please? That one has some stats and some colours. Yes, okay. No. Who do you come from? Hold the phone. How does that work? They both have different dads. They should have the same dad. Which means I done goofed. I done goofed. You know what? We'll deal with the babies first, and then we'll deal with that situation. Ah, bummer. Right, let's... This is the black one, Shadow. I imagine we've only got 1 egg for that, because we don't have enough... I think it was enough females to go back in with that one. And since that one is hatching up, let's throw down a purple. 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 And then it's just green. And I can see already you're not a keeper. Oh, sad times. Yeah, no. You are a no, unfortunately. Okay, this is a bit messy. So, you're not purple. You look like you're a maybe. And we'll get rid of you. And rid of you. I think it's got a blue colour that it... Oh! I thought there was going to be a bit of a rubber band there. I pressed U and nothing happened. Oh! Okay. That's a female. I'm going to hang on to it because it has all the colours, because we'll maybe get a male. Yeah. But, I mean, I can't put it back into that line, because the females in this one have the stats, whereas the male has the colours. This is where it gets tricky in your projects, end up taking quite a long time to complete. This is why it takes so long to breed colours into stats. It's a labour of love. Right, let's pop the meat back in here. Oh, we still have some green eggs. Let's throw some of them out. Now we'll throw out that one we're not meant to be keeping and let the hatchery pick it up again. Oh, we need to... Oh, that was the Windows button. That was not what we wanted. Let's bring up this again. And here we go. I'm going to end up picking up that egg. Come on, hatchery. Pick up the egg. Please. I'm just zooming into... Yeah. No stats. That one might be the right colour. Oh, that looks like he's got too much brown. Nah, that looks like no keepers. Yeah, no, he's the wrong colour. He's the wrong colour. He's close to the right colour, but he's got black on the feathers here, so no. And you're not. My black Deinonychus, the white one, and the green one. I've had zero luck with babies. I maybe need to change my strategy. Methinks. Right, let's go and have a look and see what we're doing wrong over here. Because something is amiss. Right, there's the black one. That's a lady. You're a lady. You're a lady. And you're a lady. I did change things around yesterday. I wonder if I didn't even realise. Oh, I've named you wrong. There's our problem. So my naming methods, if you'll have a look. Here I've put in brackets F. This is what I do so I can see at a glance, female or male. So I can be way over here without my spyglass and I can go, oh, this one right here. That's a female. So I don't have to get up close and personal with every single one and check all of their genders. I can see from a distance. And in the computer as well. So there is one of the risks of not naming them properly. Is there one that we can maybe breed you with? No, I'm just going to remove the confusion here and just... What did that do? Why have I got a green gun? See this wheel? Okay. I am sorry. I am sorry, buddy. Oh, we don't want that either. Let's put this guy on following. Borrow your saddle. Unhitch you. Mount up. And move your tail out the way because, oh my goodness. What a pain in the bum. Okay. And then we'll re-hitch you. And take you off of following. The reason I put it on following is because it was on enable wandering, so when you unhitch it, it would have wandered off. So if I just put it on following, it just keeps him in one place. Right, let's put our camera back to where it needs to be. And have another look at these babies that we've got. And see what the problem is. So you have the stats that we need, and you came from the right parent. You do not, but you have the colours. I'm just having a think. So our male is just stats and no colours. So we need a female with all the colours. So we want to keep that one. Okay then. And we want to get rid of this one. We don't need that one. And we'll borrow that, thank you. And now we're going to rename this one. And I'll show you how I work my naming system. So like I said, female, we put F in brackets. And I've got a little post-it note stuck to my monitor with my Dino stats. And I do stats, as I think everybody else on the server does, by the amount of levels that have gone into it. And if you know how taming and breeding works, you'll know exactly what this means. This means you don't have to use the dodo decks anymore if you know what stats are high on your server. So I know if I get anything that tames out at 40, something in the 40 levels, I've got something good. If it's in the 50s, it's rare and it's excellent. Something like a Deinonychus, which is an egg that you pick up, it's always going to have lower amount of levels because you're not taming it and added that boosted amount of levels. So the highest stats we've ever found for Deinonychus, as far as I'm aware, is in the 30s. I don't know anybody that's found Deinonychus stats in the 40s. And if they have, I want to know who they are and I want to give them all the things in return for a Deinonychus with a 40 stat. Because it was tough finding stuff in the 30s. None of us found an oxygen one. 29 was the highest we got for that. And annoyingly, our highest stat was food, which is incredibly frustrating. Once I'm finished this line, I'm going to have to get back in touch with the person. And because I think I found a couple of new stats and I can't remember if I passed on to them. So I'll have some new babies for them to pass on if they want it. Right, let's have a look. Health, it hasn't picked up health. So we're going to skip that. It has picked up stamina, so I'm going to put in an S. And I'm sure you'll catch on very quickly what I'm doing here. Oxygen. It's got the food. It's got the weight. And it's got the damage. So now I can see at a glance that this is a female. It's got stamina, oxygen, food, weight, and damage. But it's missing health, so it needs a health stat. By only 1 point, 1 level, typically. Yes, okay. I'm just having a quick think. Yeah, and I don't include some people include the speed stat. I don't because it does nothing. Other than make it look good. Makes the numbers look nice. So, who else do we got? We got this little yellow mutation. So, no stats are mutated that are of interest to me. There will be a mutated stat, but it'll be on a lower stat that I didn't want. So I'm going to call that male, and I'm going to call it yellow. What would we call that? Yellow highlight? Yellow highlight mute for mutation. A little bit of shorthand. Now this guy is a bit more awkward. Because it's not one I would necessarily keep, but I'm getting desperate to try and... yeah. So let's call it female. It has health. Oh, not in capitals. I like capitals because they look a bit neater. You have got health, stamina, hasn't got the oxygen. I think that was the only stat that was missing. I think is what I said. Weight, damage. Yeah, so it's just missing the oxygen stat. Okay. And we need to name you as well. And I'm pretty sure you had the colours, didn't you? And some... is that the colour that I had for the tail feathers? I think it is. 2 dark blues. 2 dark blues, 2 shades of blues. I was just looking at the... oh no, it is different. Those white Does that white come out as brown? Let's have a look at our all-white Deinonychus. It does come out as brown. So actually, what I'm looking at is the colour of these tips of these feathers, which is also the tip of its tail there. If we look at the all-white Deinonychus, not all of its colours look white on the dino. So if you have a look at its name in the box on the left there, and you'll see 6 little rectangle boxes. 5 of those boxes have the number 18 and the colour white in them, and one has 75 in the colour orange. That's a region that's not used on the Deinonychus, so we ignore that even though it's bright orange. So it should be an all-white dino, but some of its colours come out as brown, just because. So if we have a look at the tip of its tail here, it's quite hard to see. You can just see like it's brown and it's not white. You can see that clear colour difference between the white and the brown. And the brown tips on those feathers. So our baby, because it's come from a blue parent as well, has picked up some blue colours. And actually, I think that looks better. I like it more. So I think I'm going to keep you. But that means we now need a male. But we can throw it onto the male that is breeding with the females in that corner. We can just throw it onto, tack it onto another pair. You know what? I'll probably tack it onto this pair, because that male, it's only that one that's got mutations, the male doesn't. And it'll have that dark blue colour, so at least we'll be guaranteed one colour. What colour is light blue? Or is that my unused region? That's the unused region. Okay. So I'm just going to rename you to... And I'm going to have to try and remember that I've done this. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. You are a female and you have, I'm going to call you purple. New. What stats do you have? Oxygen, food, health. Put it in order. Oxygen, food and health. I think that's the only ones it's got. Health, oxygen, food. Yes. Okay. And I think so that I remember where I'm putting you. Actually, it's going to lose all its health when I do that. And I'm not sure how that's going to work with babies. Should be fine, but... Okay, so we were actually pretty fortunate with babies today. I'm quite happy with that. Let's close them in. Let's actually just very quickly make sure the nanny had plenty of food, because we had quite a lot of babies. Oh, we're fine. Absolutely fine. And is that egg finished? Oh, yes. So they're incubated. So just as a bonus, we've got a bonus 2 eggs. It's like a lucky bag, isn't it? So, oh, of course, so that'll be the mutation and the new female that we've put down for the pink one. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, and take a breath. Pop. Pop. So you kept... How cool are those colours? You kept your stats. You are accidentally mutated, which is what we didn't actually want. What mutated? Just out of curiosity. Oxygen. Yeah, we're definitely not interested in hanging on to you. And let's have a look at this guy. Oh, that looks so good. I can't get rid of him. I mean, oh. So the whole point of throwing that double mutation in with that one is to just keep on breeding until we get... Are you a male? So we can use... The better strategy would be to have your male with your mutations you want to pass on, and then lots of females, because then you get more eggs and more of a chance to get more mutations on top of the mutations you already have, which is a long process, but yeah, that's a thing. I'm keeping you. I really like this one. You're a happy accident. Oh, look at you. That's a finished Deinonychus, really. Right, now what we need to check. We saw that it's definitely got the 2 mutations. Yes, on that side. It's not gained anymore. And it definitely has the 2 stats that are mutated, which, yes, is stamina and health. Yes. So now I'm going to call it male, health 1, oops, and stamina 1. No gaps, please, Dodo. There you go. That was lucky. Oh, I'm pleased with that. Right. We need to get a shift on. We've spent too long on this. Next in the chores, if I was still looking for more Deinonychus, I would be hopping on my wyvern right now and doing a loop of the White Cliffs. So I would start going this way, I would loop around there and loop back and round the forests and back to base. And I would use that as my meat run as well. Oh, there's a Diplo stuck in the waterfall. There's 2 Diplos stuck at the waterfall. He was there yesterday and he was dancing because he was glitching out. We don't have to do that today. Oh, there he goes. Let's have a look and see what shinies have spawned in. A midnight patchy, ginger, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, an endurant pastel dodo, maybe. Paisley stegosaur, parasaur, Trudon, Anki. That Anki's really close. Let's just go and check him out. See what he looks like. I've already done a breeding line of Ankis and Doids. I've not mutated them. I don't have a note of what stats I had for them. But I'm really happy with the one I've got. But I can't pass up a good tame. Let's have a look. It's not going to be you, is it? Nope. Tiger. Oh, now we need to go a little bit north. I'm just concentrating on where I'm going for a second. Right, let's try again. Are we on the right path? Kind of. We could still go a little bit north. And then back to west. Right, we are in the zone. He should be around here somewhere. So he could be... I hear badness. That's a raptor and a dude. Oh, that looks colourful. That could be him. I see sparkles. 140. It's not got any particularly high stats off the bat. And it hasn't got colours I'm really looking for. Even though it looks kinda neat. So no, there's no shinies that we want here today. Let's do a loop of the White Cliffs and see if there's any Rexes, because I'm working on an army, or the very beginnings of one. I still don't have the base stats that I want. I do have one for damage, which is got 44 levels, which is good, but I would like something higher for a boss fight dino. Because I don't want to breed one line, put all the mutations in it, and then find a better one later. That would make me sad. I just want one good line to concentrate on. Oh, the base has gone. Oh no, it's there. It just took a minute. It just took a hot minute. Oh no, Rex is kicking about today. We're passing over this Deinonychus site and I can't... It's inbuilt. I've done it for so long. It's ingrained. I can't pass it over without just having a look. Oh, that's a 140. Where's the parent? And we can have a sneaky look and see what kind of stats we're looking at. Nothing higher than what we've already got. The 135? No. Did I see a 145? Was that the one I was just like 140 and 145? It's not easy when they all move around. Yeah, but no, there's nothing I'm interested in. So we'll walk away. Or fly away. This base is getting big. Looks cool though. I love looking at people's bases. Just to see what they've built. There's a really cool one down there. I love that one. It's like its own little village. I'd like to do a nice creative build. There's a cool one in there as well. But I just haven't had the time and energy to dedicate to it. Oh, 150 aloe. Nah, no stats I'm particularly fussed about. Nah. So there's nothing really of note floating around close to home. So I think our next task is to head over to Rag and see what kind of babies we've got on Rag. And I'm going to take some dinos with me. I would like you, please Blink, to come with me. I would like our new friend. Let's quickly Google what the name of that person was in Atlantis. Atlantis. Cartoon? The Lost Empire. Here we go. Wikipedia. 2001 animated series from Walt Disney. Give me the character names. Kida. That was our name. Milo and Kida. Right. Well, that's your name. Oops. Options, change name. Kida. Oh, I'm still in capitals. Come on, Kida. Banana Wing's still here gathering levels. How many levels have you got now? 7. I'm gonna still just leave you there for a bit. Have we got everything we need? Let's just have a quick check and look at my kind of dumping chest for the moment. Make sure I've not left any taming gear or anything here. No. Yes. Take that with me. That's fine. Do I need more food? Nah. Oh, you know what I do need is incubators and a nanny, so I needed to cut my hair again today. If it's long enough. It looks long enough. Let's do that. Oh, they were broken, weren't they? Flint. I didn't have enough flint to repair them. I remember. I remember now. Let's find a rock. Oh, there's a kangaroo stuck in that tree. Right, won't need much more than that. This is why I need to go and do a resources run. That needs to happen. Okay then. Let's repair those scissors. Get a fine and dandy haircut. hopefully that'll be enough to get a nanny today. Which means I can raise babies on rag as well. So I need 3 metal and 3 obsidian. Metal, 3, cool. Obsidian, 3, cool, done. Repair, please. Why do you not want to... Oh, because I pulled metal and not metal ingots metal. Cool. Let's try again. Repair. Thank you. Right, let's equip that. Wrong button. Right, let's go for... Will we go for the long cut? No, I want to go back to Viking. I like the Viking one. Let's do that. How much hair did we get? 18. How much do I need for a nanny? Oh yes, we had just enough. Happy days. And something else we needed was, I can't make it here. Whatever the little air conditioning, I think they are literally just called air conditioning. Yes. I like to have 2. We're missing some resources. Pardon me, crystal. Cable? I'm gonna need some cables. Outputs? I don't have any of them. Let's make a couple extra of them, because I don't know how much resources really I've got on rag to be doing this. That'll do. That'll do me fine. Oh, and the dodo has disappeared. So let's go and look for some crystal very quickly. I think we find some in this direction. I can't remember. I need that archway. I know what I'm thinking. I just had one quick look at the stream and it's looking a bit jittery. Oh, no, it's recovered. We're okay. Is there not some on this bridge? There's some in this area somewhere. I know there is. It's maybe this bridge. Ah. Hopefully nothing comes for us, because the last time I was on this bridge, I dismounted and was mining and a rock golem snuck up on me, which was not what we wanted. We don't need much. I'm not wasting a huge amount of time mining today. This is an awesome place to have a base. It's so pretty. There's lots of resources. Loads of cool dinos kicking about. It's a little bit dangerous. It's not super duper dangerous. It depends if you've got a flyer, it's no bother. It's a nice place to set up shop. Now, you hang there, fox. Oh, we should do a wyvern egg run today. Because normally there's not many people on this time of day. Oh, we rubber banded. That was not what we wanted. I think that's called rubber banding. I've put that in the wrong, but that's okay because we're just going to pull anyway. There we go. And that should be all I need to hatch eggs over there. I want to take the milk with me because I do have a wyvern over there to hatch. And I'm going to take some extra food because we've got the inventory space to do it, so let's do it. Okay. Oakley dokley. Let's make a beeline for Ragnarok. And go to the big base. I call it the big base, it's not really finished yet. Oh my gosh, I've been online for like an hour. Wasted so much time. I really have to go to the loo as well, so I'm gonna travel over to Rag. You know what I need is one of those little break screens. Otherwise it's gonna look like I'm streaming and I've just gone AFK. Which I have, but it's nicer to have a little, you know, I am on a break kind of thing. Any excuse to do a bit of graphic design. Right, just make sure we're safe because this isn't the best place to hang out. And we're going to quickly transfer over, travel to another server. Ragnarok, please. Nobody's on Rag just now. This is the perfect time to go and do an egg run. Because I don't like bumping into people. Not in an unsociable way, I just don't like disturbing them. If they're doing an egg run and getting in their way. Let's head over. At first we want to deal with our baby situation. Let's just let the map load in. When the blue text goes away and turns to green text. There we go. I'm going to put my extra food in here. And the extra milk. So I'd say I did take extra food, didn't I? Yeah, it's there. Let's have a think. We want this, and we want this, and then we'll wire it up. So I've got my egg hatchery in here. Oh, we lagged out a little bit. See, we've got a couple of very small projects going on here. The very beginning of projects. Let's... I don't want to block, because that looks quite cool, the bars. Let's put it here. If you could just... There we go. Right, I'm happy with that. And I'd like a nanny as well. Let's put her in this bit. That's grand. Now we need to wire up the whatchamacallit. This is what happens. This is what I mean when I try to think about what I'm saying while I'm doing what I'm trying to think about what I'm saying. Yeah. Words and things. Words and things. Let's look for building bits. There it is. We didn't have many cables. Okay. So I'm glad I took some. We do have an extra output here. So I'm going to switch to the hide and unhide tool. Hide mode, show mode. Though I don't think we've got any cables down to show. We don't. Okay. So we're definitely going to have to make more, I would say. Why do you want to go that way? I would much rather you went this way. Let's pick up the outlet. Oh, I broke a thing. That wasn't the best thing ever. Can I do this? Yes. And I would like it to point in the other direction. See the snapping in ARK? It just isn't the best, is it? It just doesn't want to place that way. I'm going to have to use a cross section. Fine. Fine. Let's pop our outlet back on here so that that works. And start heading in this direction. And that's the point where we ran out of cables. Okay. Let's go build some more. Hopefully we've got the resources over here to do that. That's not how you spell cable. That is not even close. Cable. Can I have like... Let's go 10. Oh, already... Oh, it's going to try and make 100. So let's just count. Make sure it doesn't make 100. 1. And we need to put this one, this guy down somewhere. And we'll hang on to these two for going on our wyvern egg rod. And make sure we've got plenty of trank darts as well. So we'll have to go and make sure we've plenty of them. And what I like to do is bring some kibble and some gates with me as well, in case I see something worth taming. Can I actually cancel that and just be sensible? And, no, let's make another 10. Since we've got enough in there to make 100. I don't want to make 100, but I'm, you know, having a few extra cables won't go super wrong. And let's change direction. I actually don't want this one. Can I have that back, please? Thanking you. I don't really want that one either. Let's pick up. Right, okay. This is going to look a bit strange, but that's okay because we're going to hide it in a minute anyway. We do need more straight cables. As long as everything works, I'm not too fussed. I maybe, on reflection, should put the cable up a bit higher. What do you think? I think that probably would make sense. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place... Yeah, so 2. I want to go 2 higher. Oh. Can I pick that up, please? And the reason I'm not using the gun to pick these up is because I will just end up picking up my structures. I've done that before. Then it gets ugly. Then I get upset. I'm frustrated and don't want to build anything anymore. So we'll just do it the slow way. Just play it safe. I suppose I could get away with using it here, but I'm on a roll now. I could use the dynamic cable and make it a bit tidier, but I tend not to have much luck with the dynamic cable. So let's put it up by 2. And let's head in that direction again. Yeah, I'm happier with this. Just in case there's accidents, and even when it's hidden, I think it can still be damaged. So let's not chance that, because that's not much fun either. I went too far. So now I really do need the gun, because I can't reach it. Right. Need that one. And can the gun go away, please? Because we're no longer using it. There's no easy way to get rid of it, which is a bit frustrating. That's a bummer. That's not what we wanted. We'll come back for him. We'll get all our duds and a oneer. Or we won't, because we're not actually connecting to them. There we go. We want that cable to be yellow, not black, because that means it's getting power. Yeah. Yeah, let's put it there. And then if we put a light in here, it'll be easy to light up. And I heard that chug to life. Magic. So, how I'm going to hide this, there's a knack to it. If we bring up our hide... Oh no, we wanted to pick up the duds, didn't we? Oh, this is going to go well, isn't it? Let's try and make sure we're pointed at cave, not building. There we go. Is it possible to stand on your back? Oh no, this could be bad. Okay, we did alright. We did a-okay. Let's pick you up and we're fine. So now I want to pick up or equip even this guy. I want to go to hide mode. We'll hide our cables. Oh, and you'll notice that this doesn't hide. So what I like to do is grapple up to the ceiling towards it. And it's going to bounce around a bit and it's not going to be great. We want to disable the sparks and then we want to hide it. And now everything is powered, but you would never know. Everything still looks clean and nice. And I'm actually going to... So you'll see if I hide this. Oh, we had another bit of a jump there. It's not going to do it. So if we hide the outlet, you can still see the sparks. So I'm just going to disable the sparks as well. And that is all good. I wonder if I should wire up the kitchen while I'm at it. That's not really a morning chores job. That's a playing for fun later in the evening kind of job. So is egg hunting, but can't resist. I'm here and I cannot resist. So let's have a look at our babies for the day. Now that we can hatch some eggs, which is exciting. So we have a couple of wyvern eggs and a couple of rex eggs. So I'll go and show you the rexes that we are working on at the moment. We are trying to get... this isn't a finished stat rex. This is just the stats that I've found so far. So we've got a stamina, a damage and a speed just because it was a trade, a hand-me-down. So I thought I might as well breed it in. So until we find some other stats, that is the rex that we've got. I also would like to get all the stats on a white rex. So I'm just going to go for all the white regions that I've got so far and all the stats that I've got so far, get them into one rex, and I can just add to it as I collect along the line. Also working on a crystal wyvern, and all we want to do is try and get the stats from this guy, which I'm very happy with. The damage could be a bit higher, but I'm not too fussed. I'm happy with that. Got amazing health. Look at that, 53. So happy. I was about to say the stat didn't carry over. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And we're going to pass that on to Minty, who doesn't have the stats, but we need these stats onto a female wyvern so that we can breed it back to a colour that I really like. And again, this guy's out just to passively grow some mushrooms and rare flowers. Also working on a griffin here. Yesterday came across some really nice stats for griffins. Some high 40s stats. So I was delighted with that. So the griffin project is just a bit of fun. I don't need super high stats in the 50s for griffins. But they are a really useful mount to have. So if I could get some nice stats all in one mount, that would be great. Not fussed about mutating, not fussed about super high stats, so long as it's a really good all-rounder. Then we're trying to get our stats that we've got for our Doedicurus that I'm quite happy with onto an albino, so I would like a white one. And then we're just trying to combine some of the stats that we've got for a beaver. Haven't got all the stats that I want for a beaver yet, but I would like to get all the ones that I do have onto one. Same as the rexes. Combine them all into one, and when I do find one I like, I can just add that to the mix as I go. Since I'm off work at the moment and I have time to potter about with more than one project. So let's have a look. We do have a few babies. So let's grab them. And that's all we've got for the moment. We need to make sure our nanny has some food. I don't think it's going to be able to, sorry about the noisy doors, to pull honey from this far away from the greenhouse. Honey. Oh, it did. Look at that. So we've got some honey to power it. Let's get some raw meat. Let's take the meat from there and some from there. And let's get some berries as well for the herbivores. I know I've got some. Here we go. Let's take like 700 from there. 500 from there. And 700 from there. Little mix. Okay. And the first thing I want to do is hatch up the eggs because they're the ones I'm most excited about. And I can't resist. Oh, they're also going to be quite big though, so maybe I should hatch the smaller stuff out first. Yeah, there's an idea. I'm going to throw my adults out over here just for the moment. Or we're going to get a bit confused. The Dunkley needs to be going in a box over here for the moment. Because this is the map I'd really like to do some water exploration on. So I think she's going to be my water mount. By the look of it. Now, here we have a beaver. I can't even remember what stat I'm trying to carry over here. If we look at the ones that are waiting. Oh. So grey tail, that was just a colour I want to breed in. Stamina, oxygen and weight is a male. I think we just needed the health stat on a female. Yes, we just need the health stat on a lady beaver. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check out this, the shinies on this map today. So we've got two. Neither of them picked up the health stat. Oh, the reason I keep equipping the rifle is because that's where I used to keep my euthanasia gun. Old habits die hard. Right. So now we have a doed, so we want the good stats on a white doed. Good stats are 249. Two, 3, 2, but it is white. Oh, and there's our baby griffin. Might as well just throw them out now. So who was the male and who the female? The male is white, the female has the stats. Oh, you have all the colours, but not all the stats. Haven't written down on a little post-it what the stats for this one needs to be. 249. It must just be missing one. Oh, excuse me, what a yawn. Well, you're definitely not a keeper because you don't have either or. I did it again. So we'll come back to that one. For the moment, let's just have a look at our griffins. What needs to carry over? Oxygen, weight and damage, which are all in the 40s, and it needs to be a female to breed back to this one. You're a male and you don't have the stats. You're a male, you do have all the stats. So I could actually just keep that and breed that back to the female we've already got, and we've got a higher chance of getting all the stats on the gender that we want. So you're actually a keeper, and I'm going to rename you in a bit. I need to actually write down the stats that I'm working on. So I'm going to grab my little post-it note. Oh, don't tell me I've not got a pen. I think all the pens in this tub have actually run out. Let's grab a couple and see. Just make it work. I really need to put a decent pen in that pot. So I do it. Come on, pen, you can do it. Sorry, this is gonna make quite a lot of noise. So it's health, stamina, oxygen, food, weight, damage. Really do not need oxygen and food on this guy, but I like to just carry over the most you know, the best stat that I've got, but I don't make an active effort to go out and look for a better stat in oxygen and food, unless it's a dino that needs it. So he's got 39 health, 37 stamina, 34 oxygen, 34 food, 35 weight, 43 damage. So I would like higher weight, not higher damage, but I'm not, honestly, it does the job. Does it fine. So, what do you got? You got the health, the stamina, not the oxygen, got the food, didn't get the weight, got the damage. Got the most, well, the weight and damage are most important, so I got one of the most important ones. I'm actually going to keep, they eat a lot of food as they grow up. Is it worth keeping? It's not worth it. Unless I get a male. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm actually going to soul ball it. What I need to do first is rename it. So let's go options, change name to female, and it had the, let's pop my sticky note back on the monitor there. You have health, stamina, not oxygen, it had food, didn't have weight, has damage. And if I get a good male that would be a good match for this one, then I'll raise it and make them a pair. You are getting a name. First I need to write down Griffin stats. So, Griffin. I'm going to need another post-it at this rate. Health, stamina, oxygen, food, weight, damage. Oxygen and weight is this one, which is 41 and 43. Yours is your damage, which is 46, which is awesome. And yours is your health, which is 40. Your stamina, which is 44, which again is awesome. And the highest food stat that we have is 36. Cool. Oh yeah, I've made a note on that guy. HSF. Health, stamina, food. Cool. Coolio. So let's rename you to male. Pardon me. Stamina? You have no. Oxygen, weight, and damage. Ace. Ace, and they should raise you up. I was about to leave. Now we need to hatch our wyverns. This isn't really a big enough box to raise wyverns, but we don't need that. I don't care. I'll just take them out when I need to. Oh, I'm doing it again. Okay. Okay, patience, patience, patience. What stats did we need? Health, oh, the thingy picked them up. I heard it in my ear. Health, stamina, weight, damage should all be in the 40s except the damage, which will be 36. And the health will be 53. Right. out you pop. We should have just had a look to see what its level is. 234. Well, I don't think any of them are 234. No. No, you are a no. Unfortunately. And you are a no. So this could be a waiting game. Maybe should have kept a female to increase our chances. It's done now. Done now. And we found this yesterday. 150 fire wyvern wild egg. I have no idea what's inside. We've saved the best till last. This was such a lucky find. I just swooped in and grabbed it and swooped out again. Oh my god, it's triplets. Oh my lord. Oh, and it's got good stats. Ah! Ah! And they all got picked up. Oh, we're bugging out. We bugged out hard. Okay. Okay. Breathe. What are we doing? Oh no. Wait. What happened? I thought the damage was higher. Was I looking at somebody else? I'm gonna have to watch that back and see what happened. That's not my imagination. The stats changed, didn't they? There was a 30 something in damage. I swear there was a 30 something in damage. I've got a stream open here. I'm going to see if I can rewind it. Oh, I don't think I can. Can I do it here? I can't. Can I save? I've got instant replay on. Let's save it and have a look. These guys should be able to... Yeah, they'll be fine for a wee bit. My screen is going to go maybe a bit quiet for a second. And I'm going to open up this video. Should be this one. No, it shouldn't. This one, perhaps? No, that's not the one we're looking... Oh, it's trying to now download an update for VLC Player. As you do. I guess we better install it now. Next. We can hit cancel. Yeah, let's hit cancel. That'll do. You know what? It would have gone into ARK Survive. Here we go. Let's have a look and see what happened there. So let's fast forward. And we're skimming through. We're at the crystal wyverns. Baby fire wyvern. That was not my imagination. Their stats came out much higher, but unreasonably high as well for a 150. So what was that all about? Yeah. And then they jumped down. That is bizarre. That is so weird. So like stamina was 42, but now it's 28. Damage was 36, but now it's 21. Huh. Very interesting. What are your stats, buddy? Why was it killed? Are you not feeding my babies? What the hell? Oh no. It's starved. Excuse me. Oh my god, I didn't activate it. Oh no, I done derped. Derpy, derpy, derpy. So I actually want to be keeping a male, potentially as a breeding partner for fox. So I don't want to be keeping all of these. The health is good though. The stamina is reasonable. So fox has a really good weight stat of 38. Health 39, stamina 26. So this guy has better health and stamina, not very good weight. So yeah, we probably want to be raising one of these, make it the male. And potentially breeding him back to fox and getting a really good fire wyvern. Oh. We also need to get somebody in here to nom dead babies, as awful as it is. You can just hang in here for a little bit until you're a bit more grown up. I'm going to drop some of this stuff. Oh, we had Rex eggs! Well then, we better hatch them up. I need to go and double check what level they need to be as well. Can I see from here? Can I? 250. With white colours. And they should just instantly get picked up. You're only at 125. You're at 129. So both of them aren't going to be keepers. Ooh, yellow. Cool. Is it an interest? Oh, I'm not going to keep mutations yet, though. There's plenty of time to breed for mutations. So, sorry, little dudes. You are not keepers. And you are. So, I'm going to come back and feed you later. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We need... first, we need to make a blood pack. Watch this. This was added by a mod. This is the coolest thing. We need this thing. We need 5 packets of our own blood. 5. And then we need to go and get, I think it's 5 wyvern milk. So, and then we want to make one of these. Pop this back. And if we feed this to our baby wyvern, it's going to grow up faster with a full imprint. So we don't have to spend all day babysitting it. So there you go, 100% imprinted. And it's going to start growing up a little bit quicker. But I will just probably come back and throw some milk into its inventory and force feed it in a couple hours anyway, just to play it safe. So I'm going to go and take a quick break. I'm going to go get a glass of water and nip to the loo. And then I think we're going to go wyvern egg hunting. Because I think we're done here for the moment. Let's just make sure our inventory is where we're going to need it to be, but we maybe can just sort that when I come back from a break. I'm not going to be long. Have we got plenty of food? Yes. Let's just condense that down before I forget. Yes. Cool. Okay. Quick break. Won't be long. had myself a very good biscuit while I was away. I've got my little dragonfly jug of water, which makes it sound quite like a lot of water, but it's not really. Oh, doorbell. End of that. Well, this is exciting. Let's wrap myself back up. That was the postie. I ordered, and this is gonna sound so sad, some Yankee candles. I haven't liked Yankee candles for years because they're very potent, and I'm very far away from the mic. But I'm wrapping myself back up in my cozy blanket, because that is a requirement for morning chores. There we go. And I'm cozy again, and we're tucking back in. Oh, and just readjusting. That moment you realise something's scratching your back and now you can't ignore it. When you've got a label that doesn't want to play, hang on a second. Oh, that's better. Right. Putting the mic back on. Hopefully it doesn't freak out. I'm actually just gonna unmute my stream over here and double check. It's fine. It's fine. So we could probably say we're not doing morning chores anymore. And I think perhaps the name of the stream should change to pottering around or words to that effect. I'm just gonna pick up the mic. I had some crumbs underneath it, so I just want to wipe them away. I don't have one of those fancy pants boom arms. It's just a little cheap mic on a tripod. Because there's no point spending lots of money if you don't know if this is something you want to do regular. But it's a nice thing to have for talking to people online and stuff. Ah, that's better. Refreshed. So, Yankee candles. I am actually asthmatic, and I struggle a little bit with some candles, or I have done in the past. But I got some Yankee candles for Christmas, the little votive ones, and I thought, oh, that's not good. Can't use them. But I love smelling candles, and I love diffusers because they're not too strong and they don't seem to set me off the same as candles do, and candles have done in the past. Oh, they're very pretty colours. Pardon me, oh nice. Let's take them out and have a look. Unboxing without a camera. This will be interesting. Oh, I got my favourite water garden. It's the same smell as my diffuser in the computer room, which I love. So I've been burning candles when I've been studying because I've really been struggling to get into a habit of sitting down and studying every day. It's really hard to get in the zone when you're at home and force yourself to study when you maybe don't want to do it. So I've been trying to set up a little environment where I can go and switch off, and the moment I'm there my brain just goes, study time. And part of that was burning a candle and making the room smell different than my house, because I'm in the house all the time for shielding at the moment. And so I burned some of these Yankee candles I got for Christmas, and I was okay. I couldn't believe it, because I've avoided candles for years because they've brought me, you know, fairly close to asthma attacks before. So I don't know if it's my chest is stronger than it used to be, or... well, I imagine that is what it is. So I went on Amazon and bought a Lucky Dip pack of little Yankee votives. And we'll see how we go. It could have been the smells I got for Christmas were very mild. I don't like strong smells. So we'll see how they go. We've got passion fruit. I'm not big on fruity smells. I have 3 over there from Christmas that I'm actually going to pass on to somebody else. Because I don't like anything that smells like vanilla or anything that smells like fruit. I like smelling them in passing when I'm in the shop, but not in my house. Vanilla makes me feel sick, and I don't like my house smelling of fruit. Unless, even when I'm cleaning, unless I'm cleaning the bathroom, I like lemon and orange smells because you associate them with something clean. It's a very clean smell. So I'll probably pass it on to someone else. Oh great, vanilla lime. Oh yuck. No, not for me. Blush bouquet. That's very mild. I like that one. I'll maybe burn that. And water garden. Oh, I know I like that one. Almost smells like aftershave. I like that kind of smells. Coconut. Oh. I didn't think I would like that, but I do. Okay. Lemon lavender. Ugh. Maybe. That's a maybe. I know this isn't ARK content, but I'm far too excited to not smell my candles. I've definitely got to burn one. Oh, fresh cut roses. I like that one. That's enjoyable. Jasmine. I'm not a big jasmine fan. That's... That's a maybe. Yes, I am putting them in piles. Cherry blossom. Oh, I like. That's a nice one. Oh, now I'm starting to cough. Too much. That was the point where it was too much. Oh, Midsummer's Night. This is my car one. Oh, yes. Definitely. Sunny Daydream. Ooh. Yes, I think so. Can't even describe that smell. That's a really strange smell. I'm putting that in my maybe pile. And Camellia blossom? That's very mild as well. I like that. Oh, what do we want to do first? These two that I don't like. Oh, and I just pressed it against my nose. Too excited. Oh, I'm going to need my inhaler soon. That was a bit much. Passion fruit actually isn't that bad. But I don't like the vanilla lime. That makes me feel a bit sick. I'm actually going to add that in my pile for my sister. What do I want to burn? Save my favourite ones. I know I like those two. Fresh cut? Roses? I know I'm going to like that one, so I'm saving that as well. What about one of the maybes? That's very... oh, that is too strong. That's way too strong. I'm not sure how I feel about jasmine. Sunny Daydream actually has a bit of a vanilla undertone that I'm not liking too much. I should just pick one and go for it. How about Cherry Blossom? I should be saving these for when I'm studying. Yeah, I'm going to save them for when I'm studying. Because that's what we bought them for. Let's not use them to procrastinate. But I know which ones I like and which ones I don't. But since I'm here with a lighter, I could light the one that's on top of my desk. Because I know that's very mild. Here's some ASMR sounds for you. Don't know if this will translate onto stream. Burning a candle. Right, and I'm going to put this on the shelf over here so it's not too close and this, I'm not breathing in the smoke. There you go. And I'm just going to keep one eye on it. I'm going to move this over in case this falls on it. Because fire hazards be not a good thing. And I'm also going to move these candles away from it in case it starts to smell of that. I maybe don't want to be keeping this pile too close to me or I might get a bit wheezy. Not handy when we're trying to hold a conversation. Let's just put them back in the bag of the container. But I'm very happy with my purchase. There's only really a few candles that I really don't like there. So hopefully they're not too strong and make me feel a bit ill. Poorly. Okay. Happy dodo, right. Not a happy set of lungs though. Sorry, that was probably a bit loud on the microphone. I got a little too excited with myself there. So let's change morning chores to just potter it. Oh, that's in capitals. Just pottering around. Yeah, let's go for that. And we can minimize this again. Let's go wyvern hunting. We've got too many soul traps out. I think I need to be putting some of them back into the whatchamacallit. We want to take a bed and a box and some gates. And some tranks. And I need some kibbles. Just in case we come across something particularly interesting. We're going to need raw high protein meat to keep our wyvern nice and healthy. In case bad things happen. Blink, you're coming with. Let's fill your inventory. And head out. We don't need this on our hotbar. We don't actually need to be carrying this at all. Let's have a look at what the shinies are like on this map first. A bright rainbow Allosaurus. Ooh. I don't have any aloes yet. Do I need to be tempted by aloes? Do I really need an aloe in my life right now? I really don't. I do need some wyverns in my life right now. Oh my god, what a mess. Someone needs to be balling up some dinos. I'm worried something spawns next to them and kills something that they don't want killed. And also it's just not good to have lots of dinos out for no reason. It's not healthy for your server. I suppose I've got quite a lot of dinos out just now for breeding, so I can't really speak. There's a cool castle there, by the way. I don't know if it's going to load in as we're flying past. Not quite. Nah, it's not going to load in. We're too far away. So, my strategy when I go hunting for wyvern eggs is to take my big wyvern fox, because she has decent health and good damage. We could probably be doing with some more Phiomia meat, so I'm actually going to make a bit of a detour. Probably around the cliffs and the gorge. We'll have a look down here first. I don't think we do get any down here. My normal go-to is in this biome over here. I just saw a Rex. 130. And 55. The green is nice though. Can I zoom in and have a look at that? Ooh, he's a pretty boy. Jumping around a bit, hard to see, but pretty. And we might get a Quetzal up here as well, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, so I like to take a nice strong wyvern. Take plenty of high protein meat, which comes from the Kraken's Better Dino mods. It's dropped by Phiomias. I'm not sure if it's dropped by anything else, but it's definitely dropped by Phiomias. And they, high protein meat restores more health for carnivores than regular meat, but it's not good for taming. So the only thing really that it's for is for restoring health. Quickly. Oh, that candles has made me cough. I maybe should just blow that one out. We'll see how we go. I should maybe go and take my puffer. Yeah, I might go and get a puffer. Let's see if we can find a Phiomia first. I'm just having a look at all those little shadows moving around. I see one. Always get one over here. Oh, it's level 140. Please don't run away. There we go. How many have we got? Oh, over 1,000. That's plenty. So, yes. I keep getting distracted. I'm gonna go and get my inhaler before I explain anything else. Oh, that's better already. The joys. But this is why we're at home. Unfortunately, during the pandemic, my lungs don't work properly. Does not work as intended. Does not work as advertised. Would like refund, please. Oh, that's better. We're also running out of stamina. So let's land. Quetzal! 105, not worth it. So, I keep getting distracted on what I'm trying to say. When I go egg hunting, I like to take big wyvern here. Good health, good damage, good stamina, good speed. Because we're using Valerian Reins from the KBD mod. From the same mod, raw high protein meat, we need good big stack of that, because that's going to restore a lot of health if and when things go a bit pear-shaped. I like to take a foundation, a bed and a box and put them far enough away from the trench that I can respawn back in without issue, but close enough that I can jump back in and get my stuff on my flyer back. And I like to, as my backup flyer, take Blink, which is my griffin, who is quite quick with the Valerian Reins, but also because when you've got something like a snow owl or a griffin that can dive bomb and move very quickly and get out of the render range of whatever is trying to kill you, then that is a pretty good little guy for going in on a rescue mission. I used to use griffins solely for I'm now just paying attention to what is out of the trench. I used to use griffins solely for egg runs, but now I'm playing on a more populated server. I like to try and kill some of the wyverns so new ones spawn, and try and pick up all the eggs so new ones spawn and eat the eggs that I don't want. just to encourage some new spawns, not just for myself, but for other players that are on after me. Because I have the ability to do that with this wyvern. If I didn't, I would be using the griffin to just whiz in and whiz out very quickly. But we have the technology. So that is what we shall do. Right, so I'm going to put my helmet on because I've just realised it's not on. Bit of added protection. And we're going to carry our trunk rifle with us. There is a trap that has been set up by somebody else that's available to use for the rest of the server. And it's magic. Really nice designed trap to trap wyverns, to either knock them out, and sometimes I use it to trap wyverns and kill them if things get a little bit dicey. Sometimes I just kite them around into the next trench over. It depends how it works. So I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this. I will need this. I meant to store some of these. Well, I've got them now. I think we're ready to rumble. Let's do it, buddy. Let's do this. Oh no, if things go wrong, I'm now doing this live on the internet. And, oh, hello. You're a pretty colour. You've got pink on you. I want to see what you look like. Oh, it must be a pink belly. Oh, that's kind of cool. Right, let's do this. So the first place I like to go is into the underground trench. I like to just fly through, see what's going on. Let's just make sure we've definitely got full stamina. Make sure there's nothing down there. Hopefully there's not been another player on before us. Right. And just do a quick sweep. One finger on the brake button. Have a look and see if there's eggs on ledges. See how many wyverns are down here. There's a nest there. Oh, there's a bad. There's a bad, there's a bad, there's a bad. 165. Where are you? Level 100. Where are you? Level 25. Yes, yes, I see you. Where are you? 165. Yes. So let's deal with this guy. Make sure there's nobody else that's going to cause any problems. Oh, there's quite a lot of eggs. Okay. We're going to make a beeline for the 165 though, in case we can't come back for it. I can maybe kite this guy into lava. Let's see if that's a thing. No, he's got the sense to go over it. So what we're going to do is lead him into the trap. Oh, came at an angle. Uh-oh. Come on. In you get. There you go. And you just capture him in one of these little alleyways. It is a male, so we are actually going to kill it. Because we're a fire wyvern as well, its fire isn't hurting us any. This guy has like really good all-round stats. Look at that. I think it does. I'm not really sure what's super high for a wyvern and what's not without looking at the dodo decks. I've worked out Deinonychus and I've worked out normal tames, but wyverns I'm not sure of, and I got an eyelash in my eye at exactly the worst time. Oh no, we're doing this with one eye. Level 20 poison, we can deal with you. If you are fighting poison wyverns and you don't want to just run, make sure you pass over the top of them, because then their poison breath can't hurt you. Which will mean making sure you fly down and then up every now and then. Oh, he hit us a little bit. Because flyers will automatically try and fly up when they're fighting you. Which is why they disappear into the sky if you leave one of your guys. Now this is where I try and make sure my wyvern doesn't bug out. Let's equip the grappling hook, grab the egg. and start grabbing what we can before more starts to come at us. So let's try and park here. If you could, that would be great. I'm holding my hand down on spacebar and my wyvern is just like, nah, I don't feel like it today. Let's park him here. Don't get off his back until we know he's not moving. Grab the egg. Back on. Just to clear this nest and encourage a new spawn, we're going to try and grab this one. And get off. And we're okay. Grab it. Mount up. Go. Now, there was another one over here. We're just going to keep an eye on our personal weight as well. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought we fell. I need to blow out that candle. I'm going to very quickly see if I can eat a couple low-level eggs, clear up our inventory weight. Okay. Have a look behind here. There's nothing spawned in here yet. We maybe should have left that wyvern alive. I'm still not sure if it's just the female wyverns that lay eggs, or if the gentleman wyverns lay eggs as well. I think we've got all the nooks and crannies in here. I really need to rub my eye. It needs to happen. Okay, we're taking the chance. Ah! Oh, so itchy. Oh, bad. We shouldn't have stopped. Mistakes were made. Okay, can we fire blast it? And go. Oh, he got us as well, though. Oh, now we're abandoning ship. I just want to have a quick look in this corner. Nothing. 45. Okay. It's worth it just to clear it. Ooh. There's sometimes one down there as well, but I think, you know, we're okay. Let's quit while we're ahead. Let's get out of here. So we got something good, potentially. Let's try and confuse them a little bit. Because it's not nice to kite a wyvern out into the wilderness for somebody else to deal with. I mean, some of them make it out the top of the trench anyway, but let's just not do that if we can help it. I'm gonna blow out that candle. My lungs say no, no thank you today. No thank you, Dodo. We do not want. Having a little glass of water. Just catching our breath. Recovering from the tension there. Okay. We are going to add the egg that we want to keep into here. 165. Let's eat you. Oh, the coughs be real. Well done, Fox. Let's tempt fate and have a look in here. Oh, that Techquetz looks so majestic flying around there, doesn't he? Now, there was an alpha here yesterday, so let's just caution. I'm hoping, or I would have thought that there's been a dino wipe since then, but considering the Diplo from yesterday was still on Val, I would maybe just be a bit cautious. Hopefully somebody's come down and killed it and got the levels for themselves. And I'm thinking that's maybe what's happened. Right. 95. You're a dealable level. Because this part is more dangerous, I am going to skim. And finger on the brake button. Have a look. Level 20. Oh, we're going to aggro him for sure. Oh, come on now. Level 50. Can you, like... Okay. 85. I could pick them up just to clear it. I'm gonna do it. Well, then we're gonna aggro everything and we're not gonna be able to pick anything else up. So let's just see how it goes first. And then we'll clear the nests and potentially see about getting ourselves in a little dogfight. And clearing some wyverns. See if we can get some better levels to spawn. I do tend to lose track of which nests I've checked and which I haven't. Oh, we can deal with this one easy. That's one. They'll probably start spawning in pretty quickly. I think that's a normal cave. I don't think that's going to loop round. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do not move, fox. Be good. Right, we will have aggroed everything now, so let's just be super... That's not quick, fox, because you're bugging out, buddy. Get on, get on, get on, get on, get on! Oh my god! We tempted fate there, didn't we? Oh, we got poisoned as well. Right, we're going to play with the trap, I think. Because that didn't go well. Just going to try and pull them lower down. And then over into the trap. And very quickly shoot over the top and land again. And got one. Got two. Oh, we have a female in there, so we could... We have two. Shall we... Oh, I see you. Well... Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. It appears my passing over the top of them didn't work that time, did it? Yeah, let's knock them out. Make sure you're on neutral. Hey, buddy. And what I'm gonna do... I'm not sure actually, because I've got two in the trap here. Oh, bug. Bug, bug, bug. There we go. Is maybe hit each of them once so I can knock them out around the same time so one is not about to wake up when I land next to it. Let's see if this is even a thing that we can do. I might go quiet for a little bit because I'm just kind of concentrating on what I'm doing. Oh, they're both looking at me now. Like, we know where those little pinpricks are coming from. Okay. 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 One's down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Right. Go very, very quick. Very, very quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got one. Got two. And make it dead, make it dead, make it dead. I know they're not high levels, but still a little moment of tension there. Oh, we had plenty of time, look at that. And I'm just going to pop the milk in his inventory. We're going to consume that, and then it's not going to spoil so quickly. And breathe. Let's see if we can pick those eggs up. Hopefully nothing else has spawned in. Oh, plenty has spawned in. Oh, 185. Oh no, it's poison. Oh, don't aggro. I want to try and clear those nests. Ooh. Yeah, it's not happening. Not happening, so we're just going to go round through the underground trench and I guess kite it in a way. Just to get it to lose sight of us. And then Scarper. Awesome. Nice! So we've got a nice egg out of that. That was lucky. 2 days in a row. I'm not going to complain. Okay. Half an hour before lunch. Hey! Excuse me! I don't know why they do that. But I'm glad when you dismount a wyvern you stay on its back. Because you can just remount again quickly if they decide to sod off somewhere without you. Which is not good. Not good. Right. Let's see. Have another quick look at the shinies. I mean, we could go and have a look for that aloe, but I'm not really fussed about an aloe. What I really want is Rexes. Where do we find Rexes on Rag again? There aren't really... Rag's not a great place, I've found, to go Rex hunting. Val's pretty good for Uties. Utiranas. Which is something else I need to look for. I've not tamed any yet, other than for the vivarium for eggs. Oh, we're in Murder Snow. Let's just move over a little bit. There we go. Oh, it looks so cool at night, doesn't it? Except when it's like bugging out down in the corner there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this has been a nice little chill sesh. Loving the music. Music is Stream Beats from Harris Heller. Free, copyright free music to listen to on stream or on YouTube if you haven't discovered it already. And generally just pleasant to listen to when you're not streaming or recording. Because it's all lovely stuff. I love lo-fi music. I'm not even sure if that's how you pronounce it. I call it lo-fi. And it's my go-to. It's like the soundtrack of my soul is lo-fi music. Or cafe music. In my head I sometimes call it just my cafe music. Because that's what it reminds me of, is like sitting in a cafe somewhere in the city. I'm always curious to see if anyone has built a basin here yet. No, I don't see anything. Because this is a neat place to build. It's a small space, but a fun place. Now, I think we sometimes get Rex spawns over here. We could go and look at griffins again, but I can't really be bothered with griffins today. And I don't want to be greedy because we've got really good griffins already. I'm just trying to have a think of the maps we've got on the server. Which would be the best to go for a little Rex hunt. I've got a feeling it's going to be Fjordur, however you pronounce it. Because because they've got that like volcano island. The Rex that I have was from Crystal Isles. Haven't been there for a while. I'd really like to build a really cool fantasy styled base in Crystal Isles. Either a fantasy style or a sci-fi, because I've got a feeling they removed castles and keeps from Crystal Isles on this cluster and changed it to sci-fi. Yeah, you know, I think I did, because I think that's why I never went back. Because Crystal Isles is the perfect place for a fairy tale castle. But it went to a vote and people wanted to keep sci-fi, so only fair. If I really want to do a fancy build over there, I can just go into single player and do it that way. Oh, we're about to pass over here again. Where am I gonna go? Maybe I need to be calling it a day. This was supposed to be just a morning chores stream, but I'm just having a little bit too much fun. Yeah, it's time to call it a day. Do something productive with my time. And if you can just hop down in your parking space. And we can straighten up a little bit. Right. Who's a good wyvern? Let's keep these. Keep the milk. We'll keep the prime in case we decide to cook it. And drop all the crap. Oh, that made us pretty encumbered. Well, sucks to be us. Oh, I don't want to go that slowly though. Okay, can you hang on to that? And then we've at least got some speed and we'll just pull the prime into the fridge. This is Zippy, by the way. Zippy I keep out partly because he looks really cool. And partly because he is the go-to rescue when everything goes wrong. When the griffin is not available because everything has gone wrong. Because it happens. It is ARK. It is still ARK. Okay, so let's dump our taming stuff. Oh, that's why we're so encumbered. We took extra gates with us today that we didn't really need. Let's put this away and put this away and this. We'll hang on to that. I'm not really sure what I want to put my claws for the moment, so I'm just gonna... Can't remember where I put them. I forgot to pull the prime meat, didn't I? I'm not overly fussed. Let's drop that out. That's probably going to be part of morning chores tomorrow. Well, I mean, we're raising a wyvern today. And I'm going to be kicking about the house anyway, even if I'm not playing, so I'll maybe just hang fire. Hatch that egg. And raise them both together. What was I going to do? I was going to pull prime meat. Please? Please pull prime? Thank you. Awesome. How are you doing, buddy? You are now a juvenile. I think I'll maybe raise those two out in this bit here. Can I get you to follow rather than pick you up? Because I'm not sure what kind of effect that's going to have after using that taming aid, the milk bottle. Come on. We should probably give him a name, but I don't know if I'm just going to keep him as a breeder. You'll notice I gave my griffins names because something I quite like to do, which is a bit sad and clearly a sign that I spend far too much time playing this game. I like to give them one-word names, and then when they have a baby I want to keep and throw back into the breeding line, I combine the two names into something interesting. So, the resulting baby from Strike and Fudge that will go and have babies with Peaches could probably be called, I don't know, Chocolate Hammer. Something like that. And Chocolate Hammer and Peaches could be Peach Pudding. Something silly like that. And by the time you come to the end of it, you might end up with a really interesting name. The end name for Madonnicus was it not I had two. I had Typhoon's Teeth and Feathered Sword, which might sound a bit cringy and overly dramatic, but I think it's kind of cool. And it was fun to do. And that's the whole point. If you're having fun, then who cares? Like, really, who cares? Right, Blink, you can just hang out here for the moment, because I don't like logging off with soul balls in my inventory in case bad things happen. Just in case I do end up doing that. That's gonna take a while, so for now I'm gonna work on my little greenhouse project. I was gonna log off, but you know, we'll just wait till that wyvern hatches up, because it'll be exciting to see what stats it comes out with. So what do I need in here? First I need to go back and have a look. Maybe I'll change this to be my castles and keeps base, rather than my vanilla looking base. I mean, the mod's there, why not use it? I'm using some of the pieces you'll see from castles and keeps, just to mix it up a bit. Let's have a think. I think I stored, because I moved my entire Crystal Isles base over to Ragnarok. So I no longer have a Crystal Isles base. So most of the stuff I had on Crystal Isles are here. So here's a grill, a forge. We don't need a forge in a greenhouse. What am I doing? Oh, no way. There's our air conditioners. Well, we've got spares. Nothing wrong with having a few spares. You know, we could probably set up some lamps now as well. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. I think we're all good. We do need... I made a kitchen up here that I think I would like to keep here. But I would like kibble crafting stuff down in the farm, because that's just easier. This isn't irrigated anyway. Well, if they both need irrigated... I mean, how much is it going to craft? I don't need a grill if I've got that. How much is it going to cost to make a cooking station? Is that even what it's called? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Maybe you make it in a fabricator. Industrial cooker. At a fabricator. Or a S+. Thingy-mabobbery. I don't have enough for one anyway. Okay, so this is no longer a kitchen. This can come with us. We had stuff in there. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about keeping it. A fridge, this can come with us. And I like to have one of them down there. What's in there? Oh, chibis. Okay then. Oh, this is the vanilla one, that's why we can't pick it up. So we're just going to use a demo gun. And you can come with us. And that gun can go away, please. Thank you. Fox! What are you doing? You've been very cheeky today. You're just chancing your luck, lady. I made this very special house on top of here, especially for you. Nobody else is living the lap of luxury quite like you are. So park your butt. Sit. Thank you. Right. What else do we need? We need to put the chibis away. We don't need them. We do have a chibi box somewhere here. Full of random stuff. Just wondering if I want to change chibis for a bit. No, I really don't. I have a unicorn somewhere, but I think it might be on Val. Just now we've got, what did I call him? Little Timmy? No, it's Tiny Lag. After Lags a lot. What else do I have in my greenhouse on Val? An item collector? Yes. A vivarium. So we're going to need to make a vivarium. I'm trying to go around the greenhouse in my head on Val. So there's also a farmer. Is that what you call them? Or is that a gardener? Distributes fertilizer. Yeah, farmer. So we'll make one of them. Then there's the vivarium. There's the grill. There's the cooking pot. There's a fridge. There's a cooker. There's some chests. Yeah. Do I have some spare chests? Some spare boxes? By any chance? No. So we'll just take one. Make one. And let's head down there. Let's take a shortcut. Oh, well, that shortcut was not worth it. We got a bit cocky there. A little bit cocky. Where are we going to put all of it? So, let's grab you and you. You. So, let's put the farmer and the item collector here, because the stairs are taking up some space. Okay. I think the vivarium should go here, with the beehive. Maybe put our beetles in that space as well, and this can maybe be a kitchen. Oh, it snaps. Okay then. Can I, like, rotate it? No. So I'm not getting a whole lot of choice here. G? No. E? No. 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 Well, it's gonna have to go there then. Let's pop the grill since we can put this where we want. Let's put it at an angle. Okay. Then we've got a little cooking pot for event stuff. Let's pop that there. And a fridge. This might be better up against here, actually. Since it's like the central thing that we're drawing everything from. Or maybe, because I would like it against the wall, it should pop here. Let's just make sure it is against the wall. I can see it's a bit squint, by the way, but it's not, I don't really care. It's not that squint. And I can either put that there, or here. That's a nice corner for it. Right. Which has left less spaces for farm plots, to be honest. So we have our 4 main crops. And 3, 4, 5, 6 different kinds of berries, that's fine. And maybe 2 extra narca berries. I think that'll work just fine. We need 1 more of these. Let's make a crop plot. Hopefully we can pull from there. Hopefully we've got enough materials. We don't have enough materials. Any rock close by? There is. Let's get our axe out. That is broken and looks like a... Oh, okay. So perhaps the base for the ARK to skin is a spatula. The more you know. What did we need? About 112? That should do us. Now we're going to try again and make a crop plot. Thank you. And throw this in here. Okay. Shall we make it pretty? So make it one-sided. Did I even select the right side? I did not. B, C, D. Done. This one needs to be a corner. Done. This one needs to be a corner. Nope. Nope. Yep. Done. And this one... one side, please. Done. Unless we made everything, because it does clip through the warehouse, through the greenhouse. So to make that even, we could maybe even... That's not a door. Let's try this. No sides. How does this look? Ah, then the dirt clips. So, okay. Either way it's going to clip. So let's just give it the pretty border. So we need a corner, which is that one. And a corner here. Cool. Corner here. Come on. Change. Thank you. Yes. And now it just looks like a big pot of dirt. Which is what we want. One side, please. Cool. And a corner. Done. Corner. Done. There's nothing interesting to say about what I'm doing at the moment. Let's be perfectly honest. This is not an exciting job. Really, all we're waiting is for that wyvern egg to incubate so we can see what kind of stats we got. Now. Okay. Now we need fertilizer and seeds. I think we're done. We need to... No, we're not. We need to hook up all the piping. Ah, darn. Chest can go here, I think. Let's just keep everything... Oh. I jumped with my mouse a little bit there. Let's put this here. Nice. I think I'd like to get some pillars in, actually. Go to the roof, just fancy it up a little bit. Yeah. This is one of these projects that's just coming on a little bit every day. I've not done a lot with, because I'm not desperate for a second farm. It's just a convenience at this point to have another farm. So I'm working on it little bits at a time. Not sure if you heard my tummy rumble there, but I'm getting a bit hungry. Let's pop a light in the stable, since we've got one. His food's getting a little low. So I'm probably going to feed him. Mr. Griffin, I cannot see for your tail. Thank you. So really, you only need one light per building. It is powered. I was looking at the wrong bit. I've noticed as well, I say M a lot, and I'm so sorry because it annoys me when I listen to it back. I did it again. Don't want it to be right underneath the tree. I can't reach. Not sure how. You know what? This is maybe a better job for nighttime. See if one light will be good enough for this big space. It should be. I'm gonna feed you. Not feeling great about how much food you have at the moment. There we go, I feel a bit better now. How red is his wings? That's cool. Oh, look at you. I would really like a black fire wyvern. Sometimes you see them and they look quite intimidating. You go, oh, he's cool. I maybe need to be hatching up the low-level wyverns just to see what colours they are to try and breed them in. I am looking in the wrong place. This is when I start to go a bit derpy because I'm a bit hungry. Let's hatch this guy. Oh, the excitement. Drum roll, please. What kind of stats do we got for a 165? Oh, excitement. Come on, be a good one. Be a good one. Be good. Please. Please be good. Be good. Oh, it's gone. I keep forgetting this is set up. Okay. I'm not gonna look. I want to see what its stats are when it's on the ground. Oh, you pretty. Hello. Oh, why is it... Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? Okay. Really good damage. Really nice stamina. And for some reason, really good food. Congratulations, your best stat is food, as always. I'm happy with his damage. It hasn't got a lot of health, so even though it's got great damage, I wouldn't take it in to do more egg runs because it would be very easy to kill, which is not good. But you are a keeper for a breeding line. And, oh, oops, and a really neat colour. Very minty kind of colour. With that kind of grey and the green. I love the wings. Oh my goodness. Alright, buddy. Behaviour. Lowest follow distance. Come on. Come and join your friend. They have such happy, derpy faces, don't they? When they're coming at you with their mouth open. They're like, yay, let's be friends. I love him. Come on, friend. Come and join Fire Friend. That makes me appreciate how high this guy's health is, because he's 15 levels lower. Yeah, so for his level, because this guy's highest stat is 35, and this guy's highest stat is 35. So this guy, actually... It's a shame it's got two high stats, because if its food was a bit lower and those points went into its damage, it would have been a bit better. But I'm not going to complain. That's still nice for a breeding line. Oh, I'm so happy to be making baby dragons. I'm so happy. Right, let us get some more of that care milk. I can't remember the name of it. And I think I put the blood pack thing in here. I certainly did. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Right. Premium care milk. I'm still not going to remember the name for it, even though I have said it out loud. Here you go, my friend. Have your imprint. And I am just going to keep an eye on them for the rest of the afternoon, and while I'm having my lunch. I also want to put the soul traps back where I found them to make sure all these live births get picked up. And let's put like 20. Perfect. Perfect. Right, I'm going to leave this here. This was fun. I had nobody watching, and I really don't care because I had fun. But it was interesting. Interesting experience. I think I quite fancy doing this along with my YouTube content on a Monday morning. Because that is my morning off when I have the house to myself. That's my chill morning. So I think that's maybe what I'm going to do. This is going to be a Monday thing. Monday chores. So I'll maybe save up some chores like hatching babies for a Monday. Just for fun. Right. I'm going to go. Where's the button so that I can go? It's here. Here we go. Cheerio!